any outdoor activities, watch out. We do have a lot of drought-stressed trees and things like that, and that means that when those winds gust, that it's possible branches could come down.
Basically, it's starting to feel a lot more like fall. The visibility will be great, and we could be skiing a month from now. Reporting live, Holly Kwan, KCBS.
Thanks, Holly. Firefighters in Concord have contained a large fire in an abandoned building. It broke out at about 4 o'clock this morning and was first reported as a fence on fire, but it spread quickly.
When crews got on scene, they found fire within the attic of the structure. They made an interior attack to try to put the fire out, but they were unable to access it. The fire grew to a point where it collapsed portions of the building. Crews were pulled out to go defensive on the fire.
That's Con Fire Captain Joe Ottolini. He says the building was a restaurant at one point, but it's been vacant for years. It's a spot fire crews are familiar with. They've been called there before to deal with smaller fires. No word on the cause of today's blaze.
A bicyclist was killed this morning in a collision with a school bus in San Jose. This happened just about an hour ago at South 10th and East Reed Streets. Police say the cyclist died at the scene. It's not clear whether or not anybody on the bus was hurt.
Just ahead on KCBS, Santa Clara County settles a class action suit filed on behalf of hundreds of people in jail. We'll get an update on traffic right now, the first of the 8 o'clock hour with Kim Wonderly in your local Honda Dealers Traffic Center.
Okay, Eric, we're taking a look at northbound 680. Unfortunately, it remains closed. Northbound side, that's the non-commute direction, but this is coming into the Sonoma area right by the 84 split. All lanes have been shut down on the northbound side because of a big rig crash from the 3 o'clock hour. That big rig hung up on the center or the divider, the right divider K-rail, that's concrete railing. So we have lanes still blocked here. No estimated time when they'll reopen. Traffic is being funneled onto Highway 84 as the alternate, so expect major delays and avoid northbound 680 if you possibly can. Maybe swing wide and take Calaveras Road or 238, whatever makes sense for you here. Santa Cruz Mountains traffic is breaking up, and this report brought to you by Pacific Private Money. Northbound 17, Summit Roads where the brakes come on, and it's fairly relentless passing Lexington Reservoir, but at least lanes are open now with an earlier crash that was blocking both lanes near the Katz Restaurant, now gone. The Pacific Private Money Bridge report is checking the San Mateo Bridge. Pretty rugged here from about mid-span out through Foster City. The problem is actually on the ramp west 92 to north 101. A stalled big rig is still blocking that right lane. It should be in the final clearing stages, but so far it doesn't look like they've managed to accomplish clearing this. The Bay Bridge back up just a little bit beyond West Grand Merge. Not too bad out to the Toll Plaza. Recovered from an earlier crash at Fremont Street pretty nicely. Richmond San Rafael Bridge delay just from Castro Street, so not so bad coming aboard that span. Pacific Private Money can help bridge the financial gap between selling your current home and securing your new home. You can find out more at PacificPrivateMoney.com. Your next update, 8:18 on the traffic leader, KCBS. Partly to mostly sunny skies expected throughout the afternoon today. Highs today getting into the 60s at the beaches, into the low 80s inland. We will continue to cool down through the weekend, and there's a possibility of a raindrop or two tomorrow morning. Traffic and weather together on the 8th on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
Fair Wholesale Inc., based in San Francisco, California, is interviewing now for a senior data scientist. Telecommuting from anywhere in the U.S. is allowed. Qualified candidates must have a master's or foreign equivalent in computer science, statistics, mathematics, information engineering, or a related field, plus 3 years of experience in the job offered or a related position. Apply to Fair Wholesale Inc. at peopleatfair.com. Again, that's PEOPLE at FAIRE.com.
Hi, this is Patty Rising with an update on River Islands in Lathrop. It is a great time to see for yourself all the wonderful things about River Islands. Check out all that green, acres and acres of parks, baseball tournaments at Islanders Field, or grab some goodies at the farmer's market, or bite at the Boathouse restaurant. River Islands has 12 new neighborhoods and an array of home sizes and prices. The best place to start your tour is at riverislands.com. Isn't it time for you to discover the island? At Primale Medical, they understand how frustrating it can be to experience difficulties in your intimate life. Their mission is to provide you the medical care you need for improved performance.
At Primale Medical, we have virtually every medication known to man to help men. We specialize in treatments for ED and low T, and we have a 99% success rate. Most impotence problems can be treated in just one visit.
That's Dr. Robert Rowley from Primale Medical.
We offer a variety of treatments, including high-dose sublingual lozenges, ultrasound-based shockwave therapy, and injectable therapies. We can also treat testosterone issues when needed.
Prime Male Medical in the East Bay and San Francisco. Get your customized evaluation for just $99, which covers a full year of free visits, including a PSA test, testosterone test, and ultrasound. Call now, 415-761-4037, or go to primemalemedical.com. That's 415-761-4037. KCBS News Time 8 to 11. This portion of our News Watch sponsored by Pacific Coast Termite.
They say they sat in Santa Clara County's jail for days, even though they weren't being charged. Now, as KCBS's Jennifer Hodges reports live for us, the county has settled a lawsuit with more than 200 people.
Eric, the county will pay nearly $2.5 million to people who say they sat in jail anywhere from 12 hours to 6 days with no charges filed. Meanwhile, a report by the county's law enforcement oversight group alleging an internal affairs investigation into the handling of an inmate by the sheriff's office was dropped with no explanation.
This is just stuff that shocks the conscience, or at least it should. You get to the point where you ask yourself, what does it take to generate some sense of outrage?
Santa Clara County Supervisor Joe Simidian. The investigation dropped involved Andrew Hogan, a mentally ill man who was left permanently disabled due to injuries he sustained in a jail transport van. The county paid $10 million to settle that case. Simidian is concerned what this all means for the future.
We end up with a system that's truly unworthy of the public's trust if the system doesn't work. And the public's trust is absolutely essential to a functioning, effective system of law enforcement.
Sheriff Lori Smith has refused to comment on the report. Reporting live, Jennifer Hodges, KCBS.
Thank you very much, Jennifer. Coming up next hour on KCBS, Ask an Expert. You can send us any questions you've got related to COVID at askus@kcbsradio.com. That's askus@kcbsradio.com. KCBS News Time 8:13. We've got sports coming up in 2 minutes.
Termites, maybe not really on your mind. Maybe you've been putting off calling even though you know you have an infestation. Termite swarming season is here. The impact that those little devils have could seriously damage your home. This is Joe Starkey. Pacific Coast Termite has already been to my home, and I'm telling you, we needed it. And not only do we need it, we found out places we needed it we didn't even think we needed it. It was an amazing experience, and I can't tell you how valuable it has been to my family and our house. Pacific Coast Termite uses orange oil, no fumigation to force you to bag your food, protect your pets, or move out of your home for a few days. Pacific Coast Termite is a trusted company, and they've been with KCBS for many years and are A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. If you call now, you get 10% off termite treatments. They also do apartment buildings, businesses, and restaurants. Have you noticed rodents? Yikes. Pacific Coast Termite takes care of that problem, too. Call 800-PACIFIC, 800-PACIFIC. That's 800-722-4342 or PacificCoastTermite.com.
When Big Mobile charges you an arm and a leg, they're taking your money and your power. And your arm and leg. Boost Mobile gives your power back with an unlimited plan for $25 a month on one of America's largest 5G networks. We can't give you back your arm and your leg because we're not qualified surgeons. Unless you're an iguana who can grow limbs back. Switch to Boost and get an unlimited plan for $25 a month. Boost Mobile. Unleash your power. New customers only. One line, $25 per month with auto pay. Additional restrictions apply. See boostmobile.com for details.
Is your old bulk tank water heater dying? That's a good thing, because now you have the perfect excuse to get that Navien tankless water heater. Hot water as much as you need, only when you need it. Your old tank hot water heater kept pouring your money into itself. A Navien only heats water when you need it heated. Rest of the time, you're just saving the bucks. Put new life into your hot water. Visit tanklessmadesimple.com today and check out Navien's strong warranty too. Water, heat it only when you need it with Navien.
KCBS News Time 8:15.
It's time to check the sports line. It's back to the drawing board for defensive coordinators throughout the NFC West, trying to figure out how to handle Christian McCaffrey in a Niners uniform. Here's Joe Hughes from the Bay Area Chevy Dealer Sports Desk.
Yeah, Eric, just to show you how big that news is, it was a night where we had the NFL, MLB, NBA, and NHL all going at the same time, as well as college football and MLS playoffs. And the big news of the night was a trade that the 49ers have made, acquiring running back Christian McCaffrey from the Carolina Panthers in exchange for a bevy of draft picks. It's a second, third, and fourth round pick next year, plus a fifth round pick in 2024. The key